Hello, we are the Damsels game. The Damsels are three lady gamers who like to play games and then we talk about them. We have so many games to talk about today. Actually, the big ones that stand out to me are in April, anyway, are 7 Days to Die, Minecraft, Scrap Mechanic, and whatever else somebody throws in. Doesn't matter.
I think Ark.
Ark! Oh, right, Ark! Yeah, we've been playing just a few minutes of that.
You're too funny. Because before you got on, Myth, last night we played 7 Days to Die. We were testing out the server, right? And after we were done, Lessa says, I want to know what I'm going to do for the next 2 hours. And I said, well, you guys go play Ark, right? Mm-hmm. Because I was a little tired, because that was a little tiring testing out the server for me. And 6.5 hours later, I get back online, and you guys are still playing Ark. And she's like, I want to know what I'm going to do for the next 2 hours.
2 hours.
And
what I really meant was...
yeah.
6 hours.
Ark she did do that for the next 2 hours.
She did it for the next 6.5 hours.
Ark is such a harsh mistress, because you go in to do one thing, and then 5 other things pop up, and then to do your one thing, you have to do these other 3 things. It ends up being like a job.
Well, that's the thing. We keep talking about what are we going to do to play, because we've been working all this time.
Working.
We haven't played.
We need to play. We need to do fun stuff. And we're trying to take advantage of the event and get all these different colored dinos in our repertoire before they go away.
Which I'm going to mention.
Oh, good. All right. This week, the Damsels game is sponsored by Cobblestone. That's right. You heard me, folks. Cobblestone, no muss, no fuss, just repurposed stone that you build things with. Available in multiple games. Get some Cobblestone today. I highly recommend it. That's it.
It's usually very pretty.
Yeah, it really is. And The Damsels is recorded live on Sunday, April 11th. This is our 145th show. We put shows out every 2 weeks. You can listen via iTunes, our website, damselsofddo.com, or you can listen at our home at Podcast Garden, podcastgarden.com. Now Podcast Garden has to put us on the front of the page. So there you go.
No matter how many times you say that, it's not going to do it.
They are going to do it. One day.
When every other podcaster out there stops podcasting, we'll be on the front.
Then we'll be on the front. Hey, where are we in Norway? We're very popular. Like number 90 or something like that.
I think it's 80-something.
I think it's 80-something. Good. Yeah, see, we're very popular there.
Okay.
You know, they love us. Anyway, did we get any email this week? Does anybody love us at all?
I didn't.
Just people that want money from us.
Yeah, oh, I hate that. That's the worst. And so, everybody wants money, so, you know.
Let's talk about this new Minecraft hardcore series somebody's doing for April.
Oh my gosh, the Minecraft hardcore. Okay, well, we have to step into the Wayback Machine, and we have to go way back to about a month and a half ago, where I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on a podcast and not get fired. So, I was in my leisure time in the middle of the night, and I watched. I came across a Pine Leaf Needles video that said MHC. I think it was at this point January. He was doing January, and so I watched it.
Okay.
And I watched the next one, and then I watched the next one. Just Pine Leaf, mind you. Just Pine Leaf. And then after I watched a few of them, I kind of started getting into it, because it seemed like he had a mission, and he had a time limit on that mission. So I started commenting on those videos. And in February, I was commenting on his videos regularly. I was like, oh, you should be doing this. Oh, why is this? You know, asking him questions. And then I realized, okay, it's only a matter of time before I try this myself. But the person that I most wanted to play Minecraft with was my daughter, because she and I, that's how we bonded whenever she was really young. We played Minecraft together, usually the whole family would play, but she wanted to step into Minecraft again just to see what had changed. And apparently a lot has changed. So it's really has been such a fun experience. And spoiler alert, we're still alive. So,
well, yeah, you are still alive.
As of now.
Some of the comments are pretty good. to your videos. I mean, you guys do get along really well.
Yeah.
I do like it when she was commenting, "Why are you going there?"
Yeah, I know. She's so sassy, right?
Stay away from there. And she's like, "Why are you heading there?" I mean, and you're like, "I'm not." And then
I would go there
again.
She's like, "I can't help but notice that you're going back towards that canyon, and I need you to not." The sass is real. The sass is real.
I think she was right in what she was saying.
We're having so much fun that she actually wants to do it again. I figured that she would just want to do it once and then just leave it alone forever, and then that would be it. I mean, she's busy. She's in college. She has a lot of stuff to do. But for this month, she knew that she would be making time to play Minecraft with Mom. And I gotta ask her that. Do you tell your friends that? Like, before you go out and, like, do your college-y stuff, do you say, "I have to go play Minecraft with my mom"? Is that what you... I mean, how do you couch that into something that doesn't sound uncool?
But it's only 19 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. That's it. 19 minutes an episode. Boom. Done.
Right.
And you can't edit it.
She probably do that without even telling her friends.
Yeah, I promise you she does.
The thing I liked about the way you guys do it versus Pineleaf, because I watch his too, is I know your goals. Where with Pineleaf, sometimes you have no idea.
So you don't know what he's doing.
No, you don't.
He's just like, well. And in the last month, he's actually not doing the Hardcore Challenge this month, but last month he died.
Yes, he did.
I was
very
shocked.
Sad.
I was watching the video, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just clean up the area around the entrance to this ravine," and then it was like, boom,
boom,
and there was dead silence.
No, he got blown up.
He got blown up.
And you should have seen him. He came back and he looked around. He's like, "Okay, how'd that happen?" And he's looking around, going, "I know, I looked. Where did it come from?"
They're sneaky.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very, like, what, 5 or 7 minutes into that one that he died.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Yep.
So after all that, I had already made the decision by that point that I was going to go ahead and participate in April just to see how I liked it. And she's having so much fun that she wants to do it again already. So I'll wait.
So tell Myth what the goal is for you and your daughter for April's.
Oh, right. So we have been tasked with protecting a village. We have to successfully complete a pillager raid. There's a pillager tower that's kind of an outpost that's next to this village, and we have to protect the village, and we have to successfully survive a raid. I don't know how we're going to do most of that, but at the very least, I'm going to make their lives so miserable that they just want to quit. That's what I was thinking maybe I would do. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil my plans because they are cruel and unusual. Yeah. My plans are cruel and unusual, and that's just all I have to say about that.
Well, anyway. The cool thing about the Minecraft Hardcore series, if you find somebody that you like to follow, it is only 19 minutes an episode.
Yeah. So it's really easy. It's like chewing bubblegum or whatever.
And if you're somebody like me who gets sick watching people's videos, you just need to listen. Like, I just listened to Lessa and her daughter jibber jabber back and forth. And if something exciting happens, I can look up from what I'm doing. Because like I'll be puttering around in the kitchen and having it on the TV, and if Lessa starts screaming or something, or her daughter,
and then now you know something's happening.
I'll look at the TV, so I don't actually have to watch and get myself sick in the head.
Yeah. So. Then you will definitely want to watch tomorrow's episode. Or listen, and then just listen for the scream. So, like, I didn't actually see Pineleaf die immediately as it happened. I had to go back and rewind and go, because it was silent for a little bit. Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, something happened, and I had to go back and rewind.
It was
and go,
terrible.
oh.
I felt like I could feel his pain. I was just like, oh my God. I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah. I hope I didn't spoil it for anybody who waits a long time to watch Pine Leaf's videos.
Doubtful.
Because that was a while ago. All right, and then I put in some. So Lesa's Minecraft Hardcore series, day 1, 2, and 3. I put links to those in there. So go and watch. They're very enjoyable.
Oh,
I didn't put any of the comments in there because there are a lot of comments. Yeah, so go read those comments too. They are getting a lot of comments. And then there are 4 ARC videos. I only put some of them that you guys did because you have a lot of those.
We have so many.
Yeah,
my favorite is We're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat.
But you also had Making the Beach Safe from Electronics and Making the Beach Safe Part 2 because you lectured your art.
Oh my God, yes. He dumped me into the water.
Yeah, but Fred said you punched it earlier.
I did, and it was an accident. So he accidentally dumped me into the water.
Does Argy know that you accidentally punched it? So...
No, he was getting back at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So there are a few videos in there for you guys to check out for the ARC videos. But if you want to watch any of these videos, either go to the Damsels game on YouTube or go to Les's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
All of these can be found there.
The Damsels game, all one word.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
And then Lessa has 5 recent videos for her Very Vanilla series.
Oh, yeah. I actually wrapped up season 1.
Yes, you did.
Wrapped up season 1.
The last one was Trailer Park Blues, and Let's Play Con Beto says, silly question. Yes, definitely continue on and keep the map.
I'm going to take that advice, actually.
I didn't make a comment on the website, but I loved it when you said, oh, she's going to stop playing soon, so let's give her all the loot.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Every place I went to was just a loot fest. Let's rain loot down on Lessa. And then I got the one thing that I had been looking for the whole time. I got a steel club. The game has changed for me now.
Right. That was in episode 24.
Yeah, the game has changed for me now.
Yeah, she's talking to her game as if it's sentient, and it knows that she's planning on stopping for a month. So let's just rain all this good loot on her. So she's like, it's my birthday.
It's my birthday. Like the most important day of my life. I got all the things. It was great. I've really enjoyed doing the vanilla series a lot more than I thought I would. So
I imagine you're taking a month off because you're doing the Minecraft Hardcore.
Yeah. After I'm done with that, then I'll start working on season 2, and then maybe I'll try to get in another 25 or 26 episodes of.
Yeah, everybody likes the series, so yeah.
Yay! Yay!
All right, and then we had one person was creeping on us in our Point of View series episode 6. I don't know this person, Patrick Sherman, but he thinks in one episode we need more Saba, and in the next episode, we need more Lessa, and then we need more Mithri. Okay, stop creeping on us, Patrick Sherman.
I'm not even convinced that he actually watched the episodes. He probably just dropped a comment, which is fine. That's fine.
I think he actually watched.
Do you think? I don't think he actually watched it.
Okay. All right, and then in the episode where Lessa is talking about probing, this is the one where episode 7, Myth is talking to aliens.
I know.
And Drax says,
didn't talk to the alien.
Now she's in denial,
And Lessa says, don't let them near your butt. They do probing.
Yeah.
Drax says, why am I not shocked? This is the first thing Lessa goes to.
I had it on good authority that the aliens have reached the limits of what they can learn from anal probing, so you might be okay.
Okay. And then we have one comment from our last podcast. No, podcast 143.
Oh, perfect.
Points of view. Fierce Fred said, Saba says, and things happened, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm not exuberant about things. I'm just kind of...
You're like, and things happened. Yeah, things happened. The whole zombie population on the map came after us. That's what happened. Those were the things that happened.
Just quietly.
Very nice. I mean, I know we took. I know I took the last show off. That was me, guys. That was me. I took the last show off. I took some PTO. I had some time off built up, so I took it. But I think it was a very successful month, really, for gaming and for videos. I really enjoyed it. Let's talk about what we learned and our thoughts for the week.
Okay.
I learned that phantoms in Minecraft are flying stingray ghost drone things that want to kill you.
Yeah. Well, everything in Minecraft.
Yes.
Kill you.
It's terrible.
Yes.
So
it is.
That's what I learned. What did Myth learn?
I learned that I probably should have been a pearl diver.
You should have been diving for pearls.
Yeah.
The thing we were missing, she's talking about Ark. The thing we were missing in Ark Survival Evolved in order to dive for pearls was muscle. So what we did was we went to the swamp, right? And we got ourselves some muscle. And because it's Easter event, we got ourselves some colorful muscle. Mm-hmm. We got ourselves this nasty beast, Karen, level 204 giant alligator, Sarko. And then we got her friend Harley, a hot pink Caphissucus, which is a different kind of alligator thing, but it can jump really far. Okay. And these two brutes, they protect us whenever we're diving for pearls. I can't wait to pit them up against a couple of sharks.
The Sarko is so fast, it's difficult to ride it.
Yeah, it's difficult to ride it because he's so dang fast. It's ridiculous. Finally, something that can keep up with me at Mythery. What did you learn?
Your house looks really small next to those birds.
It really does. But that's okay.
But it's not.
It's not. It's big. It's big.
All right. I learned I have all the common outfits in Scrap Mechanic, and seashells indicate where caves are located. It's very sad I have all the common outfits. They need to make more.
Yes. Better looking things, actually.
Well, that too. I recently got the lumberjack hat, and no. Although there are worse things out there.
Oh my god.
All right, so talking about news, hardcore. This is DDO. The next hardcore season is out, and I don't know if you guys have heard this, but all chests have a chance to have a mimic.
Yeah, I hear that's Patrick's fault.
Patrick's responsible for mimics now?
Yeah, on the hardcore server.
So, my Twitter timeline has been very humorous with people afraid to open chests on the hardcore server because they don't want to die by mimic.
Now they know what it was like to be me playing permadeath whenever the first event came out and I died and people were like, why did you die?
All right, and in the forums, there was a thread about performance is critical to gamers. And this is from a website called Limelight Networks. This is where they got the data. Gamers rated the importance of various aspects of playing video games on a scale of 0 to 4, where 0 is not important and 4 is extremely important. In every country except Japan, fast performance is the most critical aspect of playing a video game, followed by simple gameplay, interesting storyline, and the ability to play offline. So before we go over this chart that I put in here, let's look at how they did this. I think they did it unless the guy explained it incorrectly, but I did go to the website, so he did explain it correctly. I'm not sure they did the study right? Because a scale of 0 to 4 means someone could have put 4 for all categories. Like they think all of them are equally important. And so, and it also means that it's subjective. My 4 might be the same as your 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't they do a rank thing, like rank each of these categories, like simple gameplay, interesting storyline, the ability to play offline? So there are only 4 things, so rank 1 to 4.
Okay.
How important are these things? Wouldn't that be a better way to judge how important these things are versus 0 to 4?
Yeah, I can't really tell what's the most important thing.
I don't think I understand the chart, actually.
So based on 0 to 4, they're saying in the U.S.
Did they compare these things?
They're comparing across countries. So they're saying that globally, the most important thing is fast performance.
Oh.
In the United States, the most important thing is fast performance.
Oh.
Okay.
Followed by simple gameplay, followed by equally interesting storyline, and I can play the game when I am not connected to the internet.
So what's your number 1, Saba?
Interesting storyline.
Same. Thank God. That's my number 1. Give me a good story, and then let me play it. And then, okay, yeah, sure, it can be fast. And then, yeah, the last one I can play when I'm not connected to the internet. Because if I'm not connected to the internet, odds are I don't have any power. I'm not going to play anything anyway.
I want interesting storyline, fast performance. It's then simple, I guess. And I don't know where to put I can play not connected to the internet, because I think if it's a game that you don't have to play with a bunch of other people, you should always be able to play it on your own computer, not connected to the internet.
Like if you're playing Subnautica, Lessa.
Yeah. I don't have to be connected.
You want to be able to not be connected.
Yeah.
So if the internet is down, that's important. So there are a whole bunch of different charts that this company put out, such as how much of your video time playing video games is spent on each of the following games, and they do the same thing. They rank it from 0 to 4 instead of a percentage. So I still think they're doing the wrong. Although,
yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just weird.
So some of the stuff I think is interesting that they asked, like how much they go through. Do you consider yourself an aspiring professional, an expert, a casual gamer, a novice? This is my question of the day. What do you consider yourself as a gamer?
Casual.
They don't.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they don't say what they consider an aspiring professional, an expert, a casual gamer, or a novice. They just ask people, what do they think they are?
Huh.
Well, that's weird, because that probably is a little subjective, too.
It is. So most people think they're a casual gamer.
Yeah.
More males versus females said, even though most people, like over 50%, said they are casual gamers, more males would put themselves as expert or aspiring than females did. Is that a surprise?
No.
Not at all. And the younger you are, the more likely you were
aspiring.
Yes. Yeah. Or expert. Yes.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to play video games for a living? Except that I'm raising my hand right now. I don't want to play video games.
I want it to be fun. If
exactly.
It's work, then
if
it's not
a job
fun anymore.
You're gonna suck all the fun out of it.
Right.
Right.
Let me see if I can find the one I was looking at. They spent time per week playing the games. How long do you typically consecutively play video games?
Like a day or a week or yeah. I'm not sure I'm ready to answer this question.
Okay, so they went by country, and this is and then they also did by age group, and then they did male versus female, and they also did casual versus expert versus aspiring. And
don't you think there's something in between casual and expert?
I would think so.
I'm a casual expert.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm more than casual, but I don't consider myself an expert.
No, not even a little bit.
Well, you're right there, because the casual gamers are people, according to this, people who play things like Candy Crush, Angry Birds, Words with Friends.
That's
and then they jump up to people who play first-person shooters. Those are experts. And then and we're nowhere in there, really. Experts are first-person shooters and single-player role-playing games, and then and multiplayer games like League of Legends and Dotas, and
in this scenario, we would have to put ourselves an expert.
Yeah,
I think we're in between. I mean,
that's what I think, in between. There's got to be something in between.
Yeah, more experienced gamers play first-person shooter games more often than others. Casual and novice gamers prefer casual single-player games. And casual single-player games are Candy Crush or Angry Birds.
I've never played.
I haven't played either one of those.
I've played Farmville.
I have not played Farmville.
I played that once.
I played that once.
Well, Randy and I both played that once back in Sherman Oaks.
Huh? There you go. There you have it. We're expert gamers. Now we have proof.
Yeah. Proof.
We are experts. I'm an expert.
But I have a game I play while I'm watching TV on my iPad.
Well, they also went into that.
It's not Candy Crush, because I can't stand those kind of games.
They also went into that. Most gamers, no matter what, play games on mobile platforms.
Oh,
and they're
really?
even talking about
gross.
No,
yes.
Not real games.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
play this mindless game on the iPad. It's not a real game.
So, very few gamers play more than 5 hours at a time. Very few. Less than 5% in most countries. US was 5%, was at more than 5 hours at a time. The average was 1.37 hours at a time, consecutively. I don't want to give age groups or anything, but 18 to 25-year-olds, more than 5 hours at a time, 7.4%, 26 to 35, 5.8%, 36 to 45, 3.7%, 46 to 60, 1.6%, and over 60, 0.8%. So
lower.
I gave all the age ranges there so you can put yourself in whatever age range you are. And I know almost everybody I know plays more than 5 hours at a time, many days of the week. Right?
Yep.
Even 2 to 5 hours at a time, overall it's only 10.9%. Yeah.
So who they ask.
So we are not the average gamers, the people we hang out with.
Apparently.
All right. On to Guild Wars 2. They're having the Super Adventure Festival.
Yes, I want to see this festival.
Well,
yeah, me too.
The Super Adventure Festival returns. It's going through April 27th. And supposedly you get to explore excitement, peril, and educational entertainment to earn holographic weapons and a variety of loot. You can visit the adventure box in Ratasum. Temporary portals have been placed in each major city to facilitate easy travel to the scenic hub of Asuran culture.
Oh, is this the one where you get to do digital mini games and stuff?
You cannot ask me because I wasn't here the last time they did this.
Okay.
So it says you complete the festival's meta achievement, earn the adorable new Super Ooze Mini. Last year's reward, the virtual box helm, is now available from the Super Adventure Box Trader. So I guess you have to go to Ratasum to get all this stuff. And I put a link in the show notes. And that's through April 27th. So you still have 16 more days. And then in ARC, they're also having the festival for this time of year.
Excellent adventure.
Yeah, adventure number 6 continues for 3 more days. Be on the lookout for wild bunny dodos and bunny oviraptors to gather bunny eggs for some excellent loot. And I put a picture in there with this really big Easter bunny. And Mithri tells me that is not.
It's a Procoptodon with an Easter bunny costume on.
We used to have one of those.
We used to have one back on the island, but not anymore.
You could ride around in his little bunny pouch.
So it's false advertising.
I guess, yeah.
All right, and we already did the question of the show. We are all between casual and expert.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, before we start, I've been watching movies. I went through the entire Godzilla.
Did you watch Godzilla vs. King Kong?
I did. So I watched Kong Skull Island, Godzilla the next one, and then Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Nice.
The first Godzilla, I thought, wow, the fight scenes are horrific. And then Skull Island, I thought the humans were just stupid. Why would you even try and attempt fighting King Kong? He didn't do anything to you. You attacked him. And then the next Godzilla movie, the battles were a little better. And then the last one, Godzilla vs. King Kong, the fight scenes were better. But they just made it to make the fight. I mean, it was contrived. That's what I thought it was.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And I also watched the remake, the extended version, not the remake, but the extended version of the DC universe, the one, what am I thinking? Justice League.
Oh my God, you watched the Snyder Cut.
I did watch the Snyder Cut.
How
and
was
it? Was a different movie.
Really?
Yes.
'Cause I haven't watched it yet.
You should watch it. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay,
you should
good.
watch it. It was not the same movie.
Well, that's good to know. That's really good to know. I have something to add to your rumors, news, and lies that I want you to include.
Okay.
I want you to include the May 14th release of Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Okay.
You know, my birthday, I won't say this again, but my birthday is May 16th. I took the day off from work so I could have a long weekend so that specifically so that I could play this. I said, oh yeah, me and my husband are probably going to do something. Nah, I'm playing this game. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm telling you right now. And I am going to play this. I can't wait because I've forgotten everything. I've forgotten most of the high points of the story, and I enjoyed it so much the first time. I can't wait to see it cleaned up and better.
It's no longer multiplayer. It's all single player.
Was it ever multiplayer? Mass Effect?
Mass Effect 3 was multiplayer.
Really? I didn't know that. Huh. It was always a single player for me because I was the single player playing it. That's it. That makes it single player if you're by yourself. Ark is a single player if you're by yourself. You know.
So all MMOs are single player if you play by yourself, but that doesn't make them a single player game.
True.
Right?
Yeah, right. All right, I'm going to skip before we start because I don't have any, unless you guys have anything new to add, because you already told me to watch the Snyder Cut, so now I have homework.
Yeah, watch it.
Now I have homework. All right, instead, let's skip straight into, let's talk about Ark, Myth.
Okay, like we haven't been talking about it all well, all I was going to say is that the Easter event is on, and that we kidnapped bunnies. And
we did. And we dropped them in the nursery, and they just filled the nursery with eggs.
We took out a ceiling tile, and then we dropped bunnies in through the roof into our nursery. And they laid eggs in all over the nursery, like hundreds of eggs. We picked up eggs, and we got enough eggs to make everything that we wanted to make. And during the Easter event, dodo birds are bunnies. And then oviraptors are also bunnies, but we didn't get those. We just got dodos because they're easy to pick up and with our big birds.
So these eggs turn into paint?
You can they lay eggs, and they're colorful eggs, and you can pick them up and then you place them back down on the ground. They're white when you do that, and you can actually paint them if you want to, or you can crack them open, and if you crack them open, you get chibis, maybe.
Oh, okay.
You have a chance to get a chibi, or you can put them in your cook pot and make things like cosmetics, or there's some emotes you can make, mostly cosmetics. So we got a bunch of chibis, and we made a bunch of the cosmetics that we wanted to make. I got bunny ears. My bird has bunny ears. We got some.
We made all the emotes. As a matter of fact, we kind of ran out of things to make, so the birds, they just vanished, and we never replaced them. We're like, whatever, we're fine. We're doing other things. We've moved on.
But they stayed in there for several days. We were surprised. We expected them to vanish
filling up the nursery with eggs.
Yep, it was cool. Lessa has been hatching eggs like crazy to make mostly dimies. We made some RGs and pterodons. And then the ones she didn't hatch yet, she's been getting them ready to hatch because it takes a while to get them prepped.
Yeah. You prep the eggs, and then you can have them, and then...
Because that process is ramped up during the event 7 times. I'm doing a terrible job at making otters, but we decided that's okay because otters are just going to be fragile and not really good to take out on pearl diving missions because the things in the ocean are just mean and dangerous. Hardy. Yeah. So we've got these giant alligator type things to take with us who are going to protect us.
Yeah, and they're pretty good at it so far.
Yeah, so I'm still going to make some baby otters just because I like them and they're cute.
They're adorable.
Speaking of making baby otters, Ott is pregnant. And she's going to give birth in 30 minutes. So we have a time limit to finish the show so that I can turn the server off. Ott's pregnant, and I don't know why. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, there was some. Find out who the father is.
Find out who's your baby daddy.
It better be Subnauticus. It better be Subnauticus.
Oh my god! All right. How do I know? Oh, she's on my shoulders. How do I know?
Turn the baiting off. Well, I guess it'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. One of you guys is in trouble.
Yeah, one of you guys is in big trouble.
One of you guys is in big trouble. You got Aunt pregnant behind Mithery's back.
Where's Heidi? Find Heidi and put her in the bedroom.
Right here. Heidi needs to go in the bedroom. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
She's in the queue.
She's in the queue, and I want Sinaikus to get her pregnant.
There we go.
Stay in there, bad girl.
Good God. Bad girl. What are you doing?
Oh, you bad otters.
All right. So I'm going to watch this otter peanut butter jelly close. We're on a time limit. Good God. We got a baby on the way.
Oh, God.
One of those baby beepers. Raising babies, got another baby on the way. I know.
So we have all of our dinosaurs. We have not painted our dinosaurs personally at all. We usually do. We usually paint the dinosaurs because we like them to be pretty and colorful. Every single one of these dinosaurs that we have are naturally occurring, pretty, colorful dinosaurs that we've been finding and adopting, and we're still finding really pretty dinosaurs. And so that's
we have
really all I had to say.
taken full advantage of the event. And honestly, under our 2 weeks in gaming, I've pretty much already talked about everything, for myself anyway, everything that's there. Except that we've been flirting with the idea of going back to playing Far Cry New Dawn. But I'm not doing anything until this Easter event is over. After the Easter event is over, I don't care what happens. Because then I'll have my colorful dinos. Dinosaurs that you don't have to paint, and they look really cool.
And the Easter colors are just awesome.
The Easter colors are amazing. Like, we came across an all-pink Argentavis in Myth lost her mind. I was like, Myth is going to lose her mind. She's about to lose her mind as soon as she sees
beautiful. So beautiful.
I know.
And we went home to get our stuff to go back and get him.
And it was gone. It was gone. It was terrible.
So fast. Boom. But I still hope that he's around somewhere. I'm going to go look for him.
All right.
There was two of them, actually.
What did, I think Saba played Scrap Mechanic with you, right?
Did we? Well, we did play a little while. I helped her.
You did a raid or something? She was telling me about a raid and potato guns, and then I don't know. I didn't understand it all, but I appreciated the enthusiasm, so it was good.
She let me use I guess it's like a shotgun, but it shoots potatoes, and it does a really good job. I knocked a bunch of heads off with that thing.
Potato
robot
shotgun.
Heads.
Good job.
So yeah, she had a garden.
I think Lessa liked it better that I rezzed you with a
giant sandwich.
Yeah, you had a resurrection hoagie, and don't we all just need a resurrection hoagie in our lives?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, there was these guys. Oh, remember that place that we went and everybody died that when we first logged in? The robots killed us like right away. Lessa.
Yeah, I remember that. That's an awful place.
Those guys apparently shoot tape at us, and that's how they killed us.
Oh.
So when we were doing this raid, apparently a couple of those guys showed up at the raid. I didn't know that they would come to that. I didn't see them. And that is what killed me. And that's why she rezzed me with a big sandwich.
I was telling Lessa that we had so much broccoli.
Like, why am I dead?
Yeah,
what am I doing on the ground?
Broccoli, like it was a thing, and...
Yep. Too much broccoli.
That's amazing.
Stuff is very cute in this game. Broccoli is cute.
So we have dilly-dallied, and I've got about 25 minutes to close out this episode. So, you guys have anything else to add before I move on to housekeeping?
Nope.
All right, housekeeping. I already talked about subscribing on iTunes to get our podcast right away. You can also subscribe our YouTube channel, The Damsels Game. Search it all one word and you'll find us right away on YouTube. But the YouTube episode goes up dead last, and sometimes it's at least a week late, so it just depends on my work schedule, and there's a lot of overtime to be had at my work right now, so I'm taking advantage while I can. But car's not going to pay for itself, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. So, until then, when's next time?
April 25th.
April 25th, when I'm going to ask you guys why you aren't planning on playing the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect. It's $60. It's not a cheap investment.
That's why.
I've already pre-ordered.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I took a day off. My precious PTO. I'm like Golem with my PTO. I'm like, my precious. It belongs to us. But I took a day off for this, so there you go. All right, so thanks to everyone who joined us for the live show. Come join us in a few minutes. I believe we are playing Guild Wars 2 tonight. I think we're going to try to do some Explorer Zones and get some XP. Fill up those little level 80
we were
mastery
doing
points.
your POV.
Are we?
No, we're going to do Guild Wars
We're
instead.
going to do Guild Wars.
Thanks
Instead.
for letting me know.
Well, you came in late, so, you know.
I was not late.
Were you?
She was just on time.
If you're on time and then you go to the bathroom, are you on time? I don't know. Nobody knows. I've done that before, too, so I'm just giving her a hard time. Because I've done exactly that. She's like, grumble, 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 grumble. Well, now that I've put Mythery off her game, we're going to go play Guild Wars 2, probably.
Close the window. Right now. Close it.
Okay,
Right
fine.
now.
Close it right now. You can email us at thedamselsgame@gmail.com, and you can tell me and Saba how we should include Mythery in all the decisions of what we're going to play. You can also follow our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/thedamselsgame. You can follow us on, what's that thing, Twitter? Whatever. At Lessa, and at Mythery1, and at Saba Jade. Thanks very much for listening.